What you are about to hear will change the way you see yourself forever. Most people go their entire lives never knowing this. And the ones who do discover it, it completely rewires how they think, how they decide, and how they live. So if you have ever felt like something invisible is pulling the strings of your life, stay with me. Because today I am going to give you the insight that no one has ever sat down and told you about your own life. And I promise you, by the time this video ends, nothing will look the same. Make sure you watch this all the way to the end. Because what I am about to share in the final part of this video is the most important thing you will hear today. Do not skip it. And if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on your notifications. Because we do not talk about surface things here. We go deep. We go to places most people are too afraid to look. Now, let us begin. Listen carefully. There is a version of you that you have never truly met. Not the one in the mirror. Not the one your friends know. Not even the one you think you are when you are alone with your thoughts. I am talking about the force behind your decisions. The unseen influence behind your actions. The silent voice that has been guiding your life this whole time without your awareness. You call it yourself. But what if it is not? From the moment you were born you entered a world that is not only physical but deeply spiritual. And whether you realize it or not you have always been under influence. Always. From day one. Think about it. Why do you sometimes act against your own good? Why do you repeat patterns you swore you would never return to? Why do certain thoughts enter your mind completely uninvited? Thoughts you did not ask for, did not want, but could not stop. That is not random. That is not your personality. That is not just who you are. That is direction. There is a spirit that has been shaping your thoughts. Whispering ideas into your mind. Planting desires in your chest. Influencing your emotions before you even have a chance to process them. And the most dangerous part of all of this? You think it is you. Most people live their entire lives exactly like this. Controlled but completely unaware. Led but fully convinced they are the ones leading. Walking a path that was laid out for them while believing every step was their own idea. But here is the truth that nobody is telling you. Before anything manifests in your physical life it has already taken shape in the spiritual. Every habit you carry. Every decision you make. Every outcome you are living right now, it was all first conceived in a realm you cannot see with your eyes. The physical world is only a reflection of what already exists in the unseen. That means your struggles did not just start out of nowhere. Your patterns did not just happen by accident. They were formed, influenced, directed. And until you become truly aware of it you will keep living the same story on repeat, different year, different faces, same result. Now pause for a second. Have you ever noticed how one single decision can completely change the entire direction of your life? One wrong move. One impulsive choice. One moment where something inside you took over, and everything shifted. And you looked back later and asked yourself, why did I do that? Where did that even come from? That is not coincidence. That is influence at work. Because spirits do not operate the way you think they do. They do not force. They do not drag you. They suggest. They nudge. They place a thought so gently inside your mind that by the time you act on it you are completely convinced it was your idea. And once you act on it the physical world obeys. And the cycle continues. That is why two people can face the exact same situation, same pressure, same opportunity, same moment, and make completely opposite decisions. It is not just personality. It is not just upbringing. It is because they are not being led by the same influence. So the real question is not what am I doing with my life? The real question is, what is leading me? Because until you answer that honestly you are not truly in control of anything. And here is where it gets powerful. So stay with me. Awareness is the beginning of freedom. The moment you start observing your thoughts instead of just reacting to them. The moment you start questioning your impulses instead of just following them. The moment you start challenging your patterns instead of just accepting them, that is the moment the cycle begins to break. You begin to see clearly. And once you see clearly you can finally choose differently. But I need you to understand something before we go further. Not every thought that enters your mind is yours. Not every desire rising in your chest is pure. Not every direction pulling at you is safe. And the most dangerous lie you can believe is that everything you feel must be followed. Discernment is power. Real power. Because the same way a dark influence can slowly guide a person into destruction, and it happens gradually, quietly, one small compromise at a time, a higher influence can elevate that same person into purpose. Into clarity. Into a life that actually makes sense. The difference between those two outcomes is not talent. It is not luck. It is not even hard work. It is awareness. So from this moment forward, I want you to do something most people never do. Pay attention. Pay attention to your thoughts, where they come from, what they push you toward, what they make you feel. Pay attention to your habits, the ones you keep returning to even when you know better. Pay attention to your decisions, especially the ones that feel automatic, the ones you make without even thinking. Because behind every single action there is a voice. And the life you are living today, right now, is the direct result of the voice you have been listening to. Every relationship, every struggle, every open door and every closed one, all of it traces back to influence. The question is, now that you know this, now that you cannot unknow it, what are you going to do with it? Will you keep moving through life on autopilot, letting the unseen shape the scene, letting influence become destiny without your consent? Or will you wake up? Will you become the one who watches, who questions, who discerns? Will you stop being lived and start truly living? The choice, maybe for the first time, is actually yours. If this video made you stop and think, if something in here hit differently, do not let it stop here. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and tell me what part hit you the hardest. I read every single one. And if you are not subscribed yet, do it right now. Because this channel exists for one reason only, to give you the truth that the world keeps buried. Every single week. So hit subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video like this one. Because what is coming next on this channel, you are not ready for it. Stay aware. Stay awake. And I will see you in the next one.